Hi, my name is Gabrielle Brickey, aka Artwork by Gabrielle, and I am so excited today, and I'll show you why. Let's get started. These are the color cubes by Sarah Renee Clark, and I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to try them. They're so cool. So I reached out to Sarah Renee and was like, hey, can you send me one of these? And she was so sweet and responded and send me two. So we are gonna play with these today. I've been feeling the fall vibes lately. I think the first day of fall was yesterday. So we are going to sketch a little character and I wanna find a fall palette. So let me open these up. These are the color cubes. Aren't they cool? Let me put them this way. So I saw Denise Love playing with these on her channel and I was like, wow, this is like a really cool tool just to inspire you. Let's take a look at these. These are the color cubes, volume 1 and volume 2 by Sarah Renee Clark. They're so stinking cool. Let's take a look. All right, and like I said, I am looking for a little fall inspired palette. Let me just grab a little stack out of here. Right off the bat, fall, I love it. These are really cool. So basically there's just these images and she picked different colors from each and they just make a beautiful harmonious palette. And they're so lovely. Like any of these would just be gorgeous for an illustration, even just any type of project that you're working on that requires color. They're just lovely. Look at all these beautiful blues. That's fun. So yeah, I just want to find one that is kind of fall inspired. So what I'm coloring today, I'm going to be using, I do like this one. I'm going to be using my Ohuhu markers because I have so much fun with them. So let me show you what we're going to be coloring today. So I made a couple printouts of her. She's just a little fall inspired character, just hair blowing in the wind, leaves falling, little pumpkin earrings, just having a little fun. So I printed out a few of these and as you can see, they're kind of different looking. This one is kind of more rusty colored and this one's more purple. I'm not sure which direction I'm gonna go yet. I don't know, I think there's something really cool about this purpley one. So I'm thinking one of those, or maybe even that one. One of these. I'm gonna use one of these. But let me keep searching through these color cubes and see if we can find an inspiring fall color palette. What's also cool about these is the back side. So it's not just that front side with the images, it also has this back side which has a tint and a shade. Here's the information right here. It says tints and shades. Each card also includes a 20% tint and a 20% shade of each color. That's awesome though, because then you can see how, you know, colors would lighten or darken. Very cool. So these all gave me the fall vibe. That's a lot. Maybe. These are the ones I'm thinking. A lot of food. Let's do it. Let's go with this one. So now what I need to do is actually grab my color charts. I think that'd be our best bet. Try and match some of these colors up. YR107 matches up nicely. So let me grab that. There it is. Warm gray 1. Wow, I found it. Okay, that took me long enough. That's probably pretty close. Coral red or even coral pink. All right, so far this is giving a similar vibe, right? All right, crimson is here. I mean, it's probably just that So maybe I'll just leave it as R3. And then burgundy, okay. So R28, that's gonna be our closest one, I think. And I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. So R28 it is. First, what I wanna do is actually kind of swatch these out, because sometimes they can look a little bit different dried than they do swatched wet. So I am going to swatch those a little bit, and let's see if we got close at all here. So fun. So these are not colors I would typically use together. They're just not, but I'm excited to try it. It's obviously not a perfect match at all, but it's pretty close. So let's get started. Okay, now I have to decide on the hair color here. I'm thinking this has to be the sweater because I don't want the sweater to catch a lot of attention, and this is a really dull color which isn't gonna get a lot of attention. So let me go in with this for the little sweater. Maybe she has dark hair. Don't know. Well, I guess she does now, huh? It's just totally different than what I normally do. I'm normally so inclined to use really light pastel colors, but this is fun. Let me come back to that. Let me just do her lips really quick. Am I ready for the pumpkins? I don't know. Let's try Y4. Let's go for it. It's quite similar to the skin tone still, but it might be just different enough. And I'm thinking what I want to find for her hair is something just a little bit lighter than this. So we have R28, and I'm thinking I want to use a color that is maybe in the same family, but just a little lighter. Let's see, so maybe even this one. There it is. Before I keep trucking along though, let me grab this and just color in this little barrette. I wish I had a marker that was just a little bit closer to this darker one. I just think there's too much difference between the two colors. This is so different than what I normally do. her barrette needs to come back. I'd like for the little stem and the pumpkin to come back. I'd love a little pop on the nose. So I have a bunch of other little tools here that we can try out. Permanent markers, some pens. Ooh. Colored pencils are so much better than they were in my day. They're so soft now. Back in my day. Just a little bit of pink. I love pink. I wonder if this little green would show up against right here for the pumpkin. It's too dark. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then dab it. Probably shouldn't have introduced green into there, but I did. Maybe this can help me bring back some of the line art in the hair. Or even the line art on the eyes. This is risky. This is permanent marker. I do want to add a little highlight to her nose, but I don't want it to pop out as too light, but I'm going to try it. I'll wait for it to dry for a second and then just dab it a little teeny bit. Also gonna just try it right in here in the corner of the eyes. And then I think right here on the lip. Let it dry for a second and then I'm gonna dab it. And I think I just want to darken it up a little, so I'm going to try to do that with this pink pencil. There we go. That worked well enough. And I almost want to, I don't know, I want to darken up just her top lip a little teeny bit more. I'm trying to think the best way to do that. It might just be to add another layer of this. I'm going to use this fine, really fine tip here because it's so tiny. Cool. Hey there, this is Editing Gab chiming in here. So this is where I should have stopped working. I should have put the markers down, but I have a tendency to overwork things, so let's keep rolling with it. So I'll spare you from the very end of this drawing process where I accidentally picked up a brown color and was forced basically to color in the whole background a very dark brown, which is not what I intended. But that happens sometimes. Lesson learned. I need to always swatch my colors. Anyway, I loved working with the color cubes. I can't wait to work with them some more, and I'm really thankful for Sarah Renee Clark for sending me these. They're so cool. And they look so beautiful in my office. I love them. So thank you so much. I can't wait to try them in the future, and maybe next time what I'll do is just grab a card, and whatever I grab, that's the one I'll do. I think that'll be really fun to experiment with and get me out of my comfort zone some more. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here, and if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to help you out. Until next time, happy creating.